Journal of American Medical Association. Now they actually studied these victims, and they found that there was some bit of brain damage, and which sort of resembled a concussion, but they were not, but these victims were not hit by anything hard, right? So where did these concussions come from? So they concluded that it could be that they were struck by microwaves,
Right.
right? Yeah. So now this is a theory that has actually got a lot of traction, and they believe that it could be the Russians who are doing this. And there is a certain historical precedent to this as well. I mean, these are not completely unfounded. Um, if you go back to the 1960s and 1970s, especially from 1963 onwards, there was a weird phenomenon, what we called as what is called in the United States and in the Western world as the Moscow signal. Right, every day for about 18 hours a day, every single day, the United States Embassy in Moscow, it is being bombarded by radio waves to microwaves, right? Between the range of 2.5 to 4 gigahertz, which was then considered to be dangerous. So, I mean, nobody really understood why they were doing it, right? And it was just, I mean, some observers actually speculated at that point in time that probably the Russians or the Soviets wanted to trigger the electronic devices in the US embassy, and hence they were trying to do this. Some senior members within the US administration actually found it out, that the Russians were doing this, but they did not inform the State Department officials. And for a very long time. In fact, some of the diplomatic staff were furious when they discovered that this was happening. And it went on for, like I said, from 63 to about 77, 78. That's about 15 years. And towards 78, 79, it was only then that the Soviets stopped this as sort of a confidence building measure, because they were trying to, rekindle the relationship at that point in time. So to this day, we don't know why the Soviets did what they did. We just have these kind of speculations.